right, MP, you ready? Objects in motion, stay in motion.
If you're considering joining us for future Warriors games, the time to get your tickets is now. Just visit our website or stop by the ticket booth for more information. You asked, and we heard you. We're bringing back Rally Towel Day here at the arena. Wave those towels all the way to a Warriors win during our next home game. The National Basketball Association and Golden State Warriors.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Eason in at the 3 spot. Three-pointer, VanVleet hits a three-pointer.
You got to get out on that. When you don't, VanVleet will make you pay from downtown.
And there's the lob. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You see that youthful exuberance from MP on that finish.
And VanVleet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Green. Here's Golden State. Outside Young. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Şengün. And here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
The 3 from Thompson. The rebound by Wiggins. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Young misses.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
The 3 from Thompson. The Warriors pull it in. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets. Came away with a win.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Smith outside. Screen by Eason. Shot from the top of the key. The Rockets again can't hit.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
A nice shot by MP.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
VanVleet, the pass to Eason. Şengün with it. Pass to Smith. Out to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And Şengün throw it down.
Just strength from the big man Şengün, pushing through the contact.
Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets. Şengün, no good on the free throw.
Looking at the start of Şengün's career, here's a guy who's really stepped up his game, has become a key player for them.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He had 63 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. What a game for him, and against their rivals no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. There's the three. The rebound by MP.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 8. Pass to Şengün. Over Looney. And here's Thompson for 3. Houston with another miss.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Şengün passes to Smith, doubled by Kuminga, and here's Thompson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Now Van Vliet. A 23-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. Shot to stop the run. Can't get the layup. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Warriors ahead, up by 12. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets, starting the second. Shepard is out there with Gary Harris. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Here's Shepard, and the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Get him.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. MP drives in, and Young slams it in.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
Here's Van Vliet, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Pass to Smith, to the paint. They double him with Curry. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Comes up empty down low.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
This is what total commitment gets you. MP endures and is well rewarded for it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, MP. Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Here's Smith. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Young slams it in.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Boy, the Rockets really having a tough go here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The three is up. And Young is good from 3. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Inside. The fadeaway. 5 to shoot. Şengün a screen on Looney. And here's Thompson for 3. Unable to get that one. And a deep 3 from Young. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's MP making things happen for Golden State. He's been an offensive force. Now with over 30 points after the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Well, looking at the Warriors, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Warriors.
The way they have...
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred Van Vliet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you gotta work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. Here's Easton. Three-pointer, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
MP, the pass to Green. Back to Young. This one for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Thompson. And Young pulls it down. Young's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Down low. Here's Şengün. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Young. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 38 points.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Thompson gets a good look, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
Brooks, he's checked in for Houston. Harris comes in for Fred VanVleet.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Here's Harris. Houston with another miss. Now the Warriors with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. And it's rejected.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Oh, stolen by Harris. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And Harris has got the ball here for the Rockets. For 3, Smith. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. Pass to Şengün. Here's Smith. Harris down low. Young's there.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
MP with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. And the shot's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Yep, that one's good. Harris has gotten 4 this quarter.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
It's good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Harris with it. 6 points for him. Smith outside. 36 seconds left in the 3rd. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to MP. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 49 in the game.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And there is the whistle. That'll go on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul. Warriors make some changes. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Kuminga. Moody comes in for Hield. And it's Young in for Podziemski. Green's checked in for the Rockets. Shepherd comes in for Tate. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here's Shepherd. Moody defends. Pass to Green. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
So the Houston Five right now. We've got Brandon Clark, Jeff Green out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Shepard in at the point. Here's Young. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Brooks. Here's Shepard. Moody defends, and it's Shepard missing. The Warriors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's Shepard for 3. On target from range.
And if you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepard. This kid is special.
And another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Stolen by MP. Throws it up high. The lob. Very well done.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Shepard. And he makes it on the layup.
And Shepard is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
Here's Young with the drive. The rebound by Shepard. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Harris.
2 minutes.
Brooks outside. No good from outside. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Harris outside. Pass to Shepard. The 3. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Young. Driving to the basket. And Young slams it in.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Clark finds Harris. Here's Shepard from downtown. And Holmes pulls it down. There's 42 seconds left in the game. There's Young with the 3, and the Warriors with another 3.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Chalk up 2 there.
This is why Shepard is in this league, because of his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Young. Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Shepard. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Yeah, the control, the confidence, it's all on display there for Shepard.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
Thompson outside. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked